any idea na or dia wontafo ena chese me wo ho
o kire mama
me wo ho no kire bra ni mu no ye ya ne sen oh eno no ye se obi na betumi ye de kosua no na ye na ye de te no enye obi na ni obi ada ena chese me wo ho
so o kire mama
na ma me panimu de mo pankrofo asem ka do mo pankrofo asem ka
o se wontumi nkire mu
asem no so kra ni pa na asem no won kire me nya nkire me ka asem o
se won kire on to no kire mama
na me nka asem
oboa o
me nua ba o hema na de picture ba bonte me nka ho asem what let's more to details say there baby onya kura better hospital kura me ko me wo ho nya se me ni ho me wo ho
oboa say
me wo ho
onu no ye
and I didn't actually respond to the girl say me and enye me so I don't know whether she knew it was me but person who say asem no o person chirem to say they not me feel
me sure say na say wo bet one responded in later on say enya wo
enti wo ka na ma twamani abeka enti e ka wo nka me ka tell say ma me ade e di asema wo ti de
o ti de say
asema na aba
o kire mama o
wo ye me busuani
da bi o kire mama
wo ye me busuani a wo kire obi mu o kire obi mu no won ka ne nketo aso
o tiem
mama te so o ka masem and I'm so much many.
Odi concern with confidence.
Me na me catch concern to say me idea ya table and I car way and I'm master and I go away and my bra jai and I'm say idea some kure. My brown crash you no kun talk mako once and kra mko abrochi Brazil.
And I we no cause. On quite fine. Also on quite fine. Oh nice. O kan so ka.
What's the ebesisi? Na de besisi we dwaya de besisi we dwaya de ade
de besisi ya
de besisi we dwaya de ade
and that's one can
ye kwase ye kodware bom na de besisi de ade
so one can
de bi na ade won ware ya na Kwame
one can do ya can
Kwame won ware ya
that's one can do ya can
me say my grand beto aso 21st
on say who say wa we say obi dia so uchire mu
de bi onu na kan
but who uchire mu
me nya chire mu
no akai
wonu na bo so
Dabi
se wom kwadwaye
no anga so we no
enti wom dware ye ne de besisi
enti se anga so we no
na dwaye ye prafa
enti se uchire mu
ye twitwe dwaye
se uchire mu
ye twitwe dwaye
se so uchire oh
dwaye so de be fa yo no madu oyoyo mama to ama ade anu ne fa samina mame o de mje ke ze abona nkola nu ko school edian abona nkola nu ko school oze wo mu ko ma teacher first lesson kura wo na Kwame kansa mfumpa na Kwame jendo de baba ebusia fa mi yesre mi enko e ba bi dia hey adam gaba ya mo say igbofu obi nya ize Brefo bibi oba oba ma ohwe wo de wonte wa ho obi sa omo hwe omo se Brefo bibi ya we dey hustle for na no so ya dey asem no wo kan ho sa za abusu ampanyi fat na se ye ko di bronya ne ma ni bi wo tension because ra no well release man aba form kala ora bi ye ne mark e wo see what we go do money no there Dr. Ramsey and Afa Harrison one me and son ebe come inside Harrison Kojo Aba National Communication Team member NDC Communication Officer NADMO Dr. Ramsey Nusa Director of Political Research United Party Alan Kojo Chiremante His Excellency John Ramani Mahama what they are to just say eko asem wo munya de man say kua wo be pa adwuma ma ala ye wo be pa adwuma ma ala ye na sala de enim say no sa ne ma no wa e bi pa nye news wa e bi pa sa international attention ana wa guy ye wa materials so kuruma ye wa good quality materials so ma ye adwuma in the international space ade Mark convener election watch Ghana. Benny for Mawakwa ba na pay. Harrison ni amai oba na ye introduce na pay nkomo de edikan ye de be hye so ma me fa boko no ntwamtem. Na afi ye nko ye nim. Menhia de ne report akoboko. E fa boko ho akob ye jubilee. What share the report Emma directive back, send Kebeya or my penny so more. Can Oma and no and Yajuma, Sebea, I bet me reduce you to. And what they warning back, and come a politician back. And there is Excellency, I'm a directive to the Finance Ministry, 1 billion Ghana cedis said. Omofanya to be first and Yaman. Waji report not to. Or Shane to media yechuma. Mark, your opinion, your impression so far, how far? In fact, the other side, no letter or the Abayankamas. Report about.
Yeah.
Men she has to call ADC or Yen who be report if you mention about. Etchin, I bet I drink who the letter for Frabai 5.
Nana, I'm in for Queen Chow. Now I'm in Chairman of Dr. Ramsey, and he a tea for you now. One so I share and go about from 10 videos. A bit chow. I think it's a Bako conflict in one of the long standing chieftains and ethnic dispute. Yeah, a year between the Kusasis and the Mamprusis. Now, the devastating effect of a war. So in terms of insecurity, no, papa pay so my name to me and sorry so name say Bokena ne one there been some level of if anything toppled governance Ghana is no exception of any country in the West Africa. The bees are bit to me and of course in the southern part. Yeah, experiences are near man. It is the same way and an Abokena and Nkunkura Council. They did not experience any level of insecurity across the entire country. It is just part of the country. And a mass animal is here. So in this ye did agro. Ye hear Sa Boko conflict here. Nipa kunkum bebre anaba. One year no more kakesi pa ya mofra ene sebe emma na se betina sene ya nhwe han amasa ne ma we yakoso ifrititia. I think say anya de ebeboan e displace a lot of people. One more ananka sebe omunya setena partner ya nke bi nkwa baba ya MPs baba medical doctors engineers. Sometimes we maybe get president or vice president from those areas. Unfortunately, this is what has happened. You hear the economic disruption at the aba. Maybe I say sa fana na ohia buburu ewo. It is all because of some of these things, and we expect say the betumi edimujuma. Social impact, the negative effect of what social impact so so high that say you can say you process each for kura mama ko obi aso ampeso.
There be doctor for so
monko obi ampeso ko, and you could see say all government installations and institutions wo nyina no entimi che da nya adwuma because some wo ho na enipa bon for sorry now one to indiscriminately just to kill people and to scare others, which I think say it has raised a lot of security concerns. Upia bontin kra kwakwa ya na yem hwehwe. I have said say until says our issues in beko from no me boko into nice yo because unmu da sebe will be best sorry. Now what did to about Bejinamo so say we bomb too. It created a lot of tensions. And if we say I was here pekwan e be fa so na sansem somewhere course no bi nya no pumese bre sebe and na otumfo kasa. I say da bon hina no wo say omu nyina ya memma National Youth Authority boss Osman Ayariga. I said, papa, Mampurusi. Yeah. And an mamma, Kusasi. Tisam to Kowe, and on or Bequenti. We are all one people. Let us consider the fact that we are dealing with human lives. We are dealing with properties. Ahoko and Abayentem. And so let's try as much as we can say, Sedia Ebufu Nia Kuma Peja Kakusi Biano. Sabi, Yansem Nina, any of this kind at home say, Pesa. Yenya betumi atena asomdwe mu sabi mpredua say yenya de sa intermarriages ne bemu na yenya ye nipa baako. There's no need we fight yemfa ye nto yanka say yen ho so yemma ya wo me nana no ma ya wo mo ene the interrelationship na ye wo ne kane no e ba ne san nti e besre yenu an kusasi fo no man polisi fo yemma abotoye mo embra den report na beba no baako Ebe say anko yi ama me but yentumi nso nyina no nko anso so na yemfa nsa nneɛma aka no nti yɛbɛsrɛ adwebrɛ wo chief ɔ ne akɔkye no ne aku no ne atwagya ne de atu enya fɛ nti yɛbɛsrɛ abambɔfoɔ no so yɛbɛsrɛ wo they should act so professional sometimes ɔmo kora dwumadi bi ɔmo di kora ama nkurɔfoɔ no kora bufu more because asɛmi wɔ hɔ so wɔka no wonka ne yie na waka ma baako no wagya baako it is not the best nti yɛbɛsrɛ paa sɛ otumfoɔ yamma ne saa akwanya no wabɛm sɛ na ado pɛn so ne ma ne di dwuma na mahama so ba ɔso to aso because we see sɛ wɔno no nipa obetumi agina akama asomdua ayɛ adwuma sɛbe siremufo nyinaa dodoɔ na ba asantema mu aba bɛyɛ adwuma nti ohun sɛ onum nyinaa ayɛ ne ma ne nuanom ne ma so ho nti yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ yamma akomantɔ yemu na adwubraw embra na whatever it is whatever the challenge sɛbe mpira aduasa ne ewawu wɔkɔ ba ne aka no ɛne amɔfra no yɛmmɔ ho ban mfama daakye mma
meda se doctor
Nanaya
ye
na menhyira no
kin solo
na menhyira no nana na menhyira no na wayɛ bi minim sɛ ɔkɔ so yɛ bi na mentanage hwɛ asɛm a ɛsi wɔ dagbɔn yɛni na yɛnim ekunkum sɛm a ɛkɔ so nkurɔfoɔ wuyɛ ɔmo hwɛ ɔmo nkwa ne nyinaa no ɛnɛ no ɔmo sɛ dagbɔn adadin ɛnyɛ saa adadin
saa pɛpɛpɛ
Boko asɛm no it's on two things and adia fall Boko asɛm no no say it is the British that caused all this in that indirect colonial rule framework na omo de to honum and no na a creative way ni na and the failure of political actors to enact pragmatic policies egalitarian one policies are ebeye fair ama obia ma asundwe ni na atwaso oboko so na menyo kan the reason why Boko asem no a man tawatawa koso no if you are a politician you are a chief we are one now esen emrani
detention bem
say detain indefinitely nana you need a break because ohwe Boko a one of the things say ehwe hu ye pa ne say Boko is like a buffer
yeah
and I say entry point between Burkina Faso and Ghana. Oh, so asama cause Burkina Faso.
Yeah.
Onim say terrorists no more Burkina Faso ni Sahel region no. Omo dwane a Boko no omo baba she. And omo ba Boko so sana they bring guns and ammunition. So Boko is a hub for Ghana's largest market for guns. Yes, black market. Ghana's black market for kun yankola. Into no mesre. As for the police there. Nana. Well, IGP Ohunu there is a big mistake at President Mahama under this his second term. The biggest mistake President Mahama is to extend the tenure of COP Ohunu.
Hey, baby, so about Jumo.
Nana, it's 2 years. Mark my words.
Well, police for nine.
This is not a personal vendetta. Oh yeah, police. Yenina, your information. But I'll reserve my arsenals at the right time. But I'm saying that this is not a personal vendetta. Openya on bumra on famra nyejuma and your openya obetima di police service no see. President
let her not a bed.
Then I'm a hoodie.
Let her not bed. Oh, inquire who
IGP.
Oh, Debbie. Then President community.
Oh, na says Obeso or come who has a he has a right.
David, let her right to be
let
her there for 90. Ultimate Granton.
It's to say gum. My chinchim never
is any reno. Is a Asana critical armor or in a punk and say I will crum how to force it to grant me. A bow be didn't say, do to me. And why I didn't it me bodins and coca was and second one too. Now,
Ye to meet Tian the second one to Napasa. Now what hakura and come catch no set.
No Brefo. You can't be brino. And obey your security analyst. Near security expert. No, on one paw cat or Casa Crasso analyst and a fan crown who be done work who to you. No, I can't send see Eddie go.
Say for months money baby, I bet
somewhere Cosso. Security analyst of what Gigana will be a media station pure will be a security analyst.
Send your
Africa who be that. No,
Kofiana training center bear
1 month na afedi bokwa be experiment
ye hunu na
ya kabi no bi kabi enti me de passing penny 40 million mo na asi ho ama otumfo se tutu ote kokoso atme boni pakro din si o asi mase jaisa o kansa na me say it has gone through every quarters afo bia corridor so ntutimi so bia ye very careful na sunje ene yepe so abain the 1 trillion billion sister ya akwaba
matishwa mimi
mamu ache papa
nsumu ache pa
mama nyina kwanya usana mencha woni Ghana fo nyina
ya ne Ghana fo nyina
so nyuma pa wo ye de abwa Ghana okwa broche kra wanya ye ho de bia me hwe TikTok live ya mi nshira
in fact na live keke na me gusu wo show
no so
I was with them waking up at dawn with them
ya mi nshira no nyuma pa wo ye de abwa Ghana wasum Ghana ache papa e wo si da bi kra ya hye da ye de hye wonu munyam kakra kakro kro hana manfo say yes wasum Ghana
munyam bia ni ho e ba me fesa trasa kwa na west airport hills dying back
nyabotre
enu ne animu nyabotre ye ba me ni beje ho
nyabotre ye ba ye nche
me to fan from am say ya ye ba ye nche yasem ye ba ye nche ye ni ye ko Jamaica ye ba ye nche ye ni ye ko Jamaica
ye ba ye nche
ana doctor me boa
na ye ba ye nche yo ze ko ya research Ghana du nyabotre ma sister ya enkomo sa tetem nkobo ya sha ase enyen ya dia even before he
NDC kra no na ense da nya dia na ese na busu afọ kra mpre so sa ye di watem bi na we di watem anti wo mre ama bi abekan ye di enye but people take decisions say John mre biom
eno na make say tetem yi
yes anka bia
tetem asem yi the John Mahama we know
the dollar near 100 by this time
John Mahama na yenim no John Mahama yenim no pa so be se ke tetem ema ebia e de sakasaka beba ama ebia menteme ho ase na ade abesi no yenye sure se John Mahama will go for that thing me metina hai menye sure na won se me yisa ne friend ye general secretary kai ono na ye atrotro ayi edima party no we party penipa ono na enim ne ye den ekoso ono so kai plain see anya ade his excellency John Domani Mahama
na Ghana for kasa de bi nyam na wo party we party kwa ye Ghana for
and there's a secretary the party nipa where secretary my party nipa where secretary my party
no secretary
nipa where secretary my party ena aka party na no asem say his excellency Mahama enye den enko tetem na say obi so onankasa be ko Mahama tetem ndi onko peni party no momfa Mahama nko secretary say Sankandwa secretary interview no kai say ye de Mahama be ko tetem ene de party no concern ye nyina ye atum ya ba together oh agenda secretary anya kan de anka ye kura nka mamba no pa yanka obo hu bebi amenkomo na ye de na ba ya de amekasa di ma NDC amanyo kwa ye secretary anya si John Mahama nko tetem na de wa wo sa fele si obe ko tetem bia na wo fele se wo na wo tumi ko paper even mate say ye brapeni A+ kan say John Mahama tetem na ade ebe ba so na ade so no independent no de ko wini
nti bia John Mahama di independent ne be kwa
se ono ene na make say A+ ye independent no de kwa ko wini election on fa party bia so
nti de open o kan
ne make
in parliament de ya we support de mo ye
ye brapeni A+ ono fa party bia so nti mi de o kan mete ase ba ya ye don party ye secretary atimi aba out abeka say tetem agenda match won za be no sa strategy no kondo to me na ono kwa na wo ho na no ho abeyi ahi won sa level no bi no ene na bi no ye na wo hwe ene agenda no kwa minority no pushi enti ade o mu ntimi nya o parliament o mo ho mbode mbo na o mo mbo parliament no o mo de nyina kwa hye Mahama shu mu say Mahama na petetem enti ntimi mo ye ho mbode enti ne ye bibia o mo ntia ase So we sa spectacle no free wa. That almost na tete minti ne atwan.
My twan wa parliament.
Emre na Michael Kwe, me se muntaka timi sori wa parliament house no kasa na Michael Kwe a continue proceedings. On kan. No or friend say Mr. Speaker you are not being fair, Mr. Speaker you are not being fair. Na ekoso. Enu nti na akufa do tete minti no yesa na. And there is a agenda bi omo ye keke just to say on be mahama hu ayahin na successes na wo talking achievement na we nyina levies awo ahodo awo yafuru ama amanfo koma henhan omo dollar aba fom enyoma bo de ekosoro by 6% enko by 54 fuel bo na yate so 4% amanfo ba di ba betwi spede de o Christmas mu anka ye be bojo mama ba so no ya ye no ato nchen ene ye de time agenda ene ye de kontia jo mama na ye kan na no hu nya hi no mon ka say papa no he too love power. And one knows sister agenda na nyina no. Agenda no which is not fair. Enti na near secretary kan ye eni ye plain. See the ben tetem agenda bi anye den eni ho. Ti san komo no man fan to akire. Ni enhwe be bi aga na be den. The way aga na be kunanim e be fa no tuma pafra. Minority ntimi nya na adwuma no enyo obi. E your mind competence omo de atena aban mu no mo sade incompetence na kwete na opposition. The way they were incompetent in government. And one almost had a quote in opposition. In Tempi, no woman, Dadano, and Yafufrobia.
Obia, can go was. Now, Mondo Quati quite fast to Yini Frico. As I threatened, Nipano or Elko was, what they said. What the old Palma Nimra? They ever had the bit of Elko. Most you know, and I was have referred. And your final privileges committee, no, I am. And myself, and 24 hours of all make of a level of our room. Now, there could be a agenda. Mark.
You, yeah.
I'm Command General Secretary.
When young come out, say Chirim. When young come out, say Chirim. We are living in a country with a constitution. And the constitution of Ghana, or even any other constitution, is a living organism. Okay? It changes with time and development. It changes with time and development. And until you have a constitutional amendment. That's how I said the amendment. Of course, yes.
My say a constitutional review.
Yes. Your friend is Yanka say a member. Article 662 of the 1992 Constitution, even from 1, clearly the terms of a presidential limit. Say 1 term and then another term, making 2 terms.
Yeah.
Whether consecutive or non-consecutive, no, the Constitution was silence. There should be a 2 term. The Constitution is silent there. Let us not rush before the Constitution. Also 2 terms. But one chere, whether consecutive or not consecutive, one chere. However, Name say nipa of Frudiapa any piano. Of course, we are trying to protect our constitution. There are other countries more extended, more presidential limits. And so before.
Well, there was even a suggestion by the former president Dio Kufuor for an extension of 4 to 5.
And nipa wa ye adwuma no. Sabe o man na ye wo mu no. Ye poma no mpunto ne nkoso o. Say ye twa san akoye chi a. Eno ne be press ye nkonkoto abanyi nipa kro when the time is due. But as we speak, constitution as am my ho kwan say if we want to amend the constitution, there are certain provisions in there we can amend. When it comes to whether he should go for a 3rd term or not, and constitution as actually say at least only 75% support from voters and just about 40% turnout. And you know the way General Secretary Becker says yes, we represent the party, no, but Omangana nyan this for Nkwadi. Omangana and young people for Nkwadia. And I saw Omangana and PNC new people for Nkwadia. A young idea. And your constitution, a boy in our hobna, and your political party constitution. Your minor constitution.
Spelling out clear.
What's spelling out clear? Say 2 terms. But if you want to go for an amendment, the constitution gives us the opportunity. Why do you want to shut down that constitutional provision? Why?
Well, if the person himself is not interested to, you can't even.
If the person is not interested in going, I don't know if I am. I don't know if I Ghana for whom. What we are much more interested is what the constitution provision talks about. That we can amend it. We can amend it with 75%. Anytime we want, with 75, at least 75% support, with 40% turnout. I don't ever see a cover and also. Near concentrate on. But not also. And because Ghana end this from Guardia. End this from Guardia. And again, baby, minority so Edinamna. Trudodo. Trudodo.
Almost 1 month, yes, as a NDC for woman, man, the ni bra bat and chanting, Konya, Parliament, Jamon, Passage, my 8 na Canochromatic. Anybody number? One more day, a young Casa party snare, you may know. And you are careful. The NDC is going to turn Ghana into one political party state. You are careful. Yes, this is a very serious concern. See, you are careful, especially with the parties now. Because some people, they are 77 players on Mama Baby and Masi, whether you like it or not. Maybe we and Masi. Abraham Papa and people are a baby boy. And see, so should the John Mama Ayana. Oh, let the John Mama Ayana and then the party and a young Chen year. On bet Ghana into one political party state. It's also young parties that can you picture your home. They say, oh, pass so MDC Abam, no bonnet, hin abaso. When you baby answer, so the only place I also saw, they say, or person caught to attend. Me, Papa Nagasa Cotton baby interview Gasa, and Yado Beko, the secretary of Sabas and Yado Beko, and the minority MPP, a demon panny problem, no? Because they are not properly organized. They should concentrate on organizing themselves, regroup themselves. Go for your 30th for the 31st January elections, you know. When you finish, you can then begin to regroup. I am sure, sir, after that, you know, this conversation of 30 no, will not come to our platforms to discuss. I'm telling you. But what I'm saying is that we need to protect the constitution. Sir, President Mama so be so unko biem. Sir, Akwenya no wo ho, na se be amend the constitution now. We should be able to amend it. Sir, Ghana foresee a power. We can amend it with 75% support. 40% turnout. So what is this now? Yanko biem na yanko biem. Mungo bia na o man na nkwamu dia. Enye nkwamu dia o. Yan nyina person man no ko yie. Enti nipa bia de ne be ba bo mo man na ko yie no. But President Mahama nya ndisi property. Baba be yan nyina property. Sir enya NDC for nkwa na to aba man na nko wa wini. Sir, he wouldn't have won. He wouldn't have won. Yes, it is true. He wouldn't have won. But what I'm saying is we have a constitution to protect. In as much as constitution like I said, there is 2-term limit in Yajitum. But there is another provision. Mark Okwenya say you better me amend it. Right. If the case be. So let's respect the constitution. But I say, doctor, yeah, can say announce Highland Tremantin to bed you.
Nana say.
Tatem come away free.
Oh, no, I want him say. Send when you are earlier speaker na kaya. A agenda more set to downplay certain gains of this government in regards to the macroeconomic stability gains of Manyan.
And there's a minority, Abeka say, it's not the doing of the NDC or the finance minister. It was their doing ending 2024 because the finance minister himself have come to admit, say, we had some gains based on that. You did not na ye man next year ebe ye start see etuatua ka ni ye ko bobo sie bi ni ye project abi go end this by wonya hwe eno ane dollar e dina so ene fuel a enche dan nwane se na se ikura ye tum kakra ti bibia ni wa wonkosi hu no wakopeska
mpenufo se akola hu koto ni ma o se ya de ya ba asama me ato ho no me nkasa Nana, Constitution, church, Article 66(2). There's a mandatory word there, shall, and the subject in there is 2-term. Into no whether or call one, and I also breaky, and I say or call Tintima. Almost there 2-term. Into this is President Mahama's second term. But you say you should always get off the stage when the applause is high. This is indeed the president's he calls it a legacy term. And yen see, but I know say wa babonting area betudra say Uncle Bium. The general secretary and even the chairman, the national chairman of the NDC, Watro statement about Bontin. And I must commend him for such patriotic democratic stance. Johnson has said in Ketia,
Kwame, yes, also say almost a fake.
A fake.
Kwame, chairman, they are now so almost a fake. Yes, the chairman, they are no because a fake.
And the secretary, okay, so we'll put it in that perspective. Now say Drew Hoyer, because at the end of the day, no President Abba Kasa. I hope say once upon a time.
General Secretary was Uncle Bium wanted. General Secretary was Uncle Bium wanted. Say no time and show but what so best Uncle Bium.
Oh, no problem. Say I know dear. I know dear.
What be had an idea back time?
I make us say me highlight baby. Once upon a time. Yeah, but catcher and said there will not be any haircut. And yes, sir, there will not be any haircut.
Aye.
So, sir, no, your head cut and your haircut.
You try it.
You try it. Intinana, I hope Sir President Mama obey so. Now, we respect the Constitution. Indeed, in terms of the tenure of the presidency, you know, yeah, UP for no, yeah, war proposal, sir, anchor, and yet 5-year. 2-term limits. So that at least, you know, the first year, you know, all the Nema better to year and establish the whole governance framework. I'll be so the leader of mine. Because I quite say, Obia Rashi, now a whole year is delayed. Into this whole year, no, Osha Ora now. Osha Ora now. Almost say $21.9 billion dollars. MP before area efi
oran de yank can oran
o mine mu
oran away
na make can into no yenye mathematics
na oran away out mathematics
oh na
oran na fahin
to say eno de say menu a wan to obeka che say oh bisa me ni aban mu ye yupini
and so the onya hu be hu be away away ba
say me ma analysis bi oran no almost $21.9 billion dollars and MP before area fi abaimu ora no me tiase ne say no mu chire mu ne say operation recover all loot
ye jeska
ye je sika anya sa obi bia wadi sika bia ye je back
jeska
and almost o mu beji de $21.9 billion dollars into the yearly analysis breakdown now. Each year biano esomoji $5.475 billion MI.
Na fide na ma.
E dey be na say omunyan say wanye ndru ye. So why we rush say?
Na wanye ye da ba nye general.
Na say general self say nye ndru technically. And yes sir. Now it say rent. Yes you rent no be see 7 general.
We nye rent ya say.
There be na say me ka na yes rent be see 7 general. Now landlord di nipa kai
ye tro letter kai o
na say
but setamo ya benti boabo
o ji letter enye o di letter ka obi enye the same say o bought ne pon say o je osika abia NC into no ye 27th January
ya could be some say 5.4
5.4 no way because o hwe e ka na aba no within this last 3 months now ye ka no raised by 70 billion cedis.
National debt
no within 3 months no and kameme susu say 5.75 billion no and kamuji anka ebetima tisaka no eti a car
ye be born
in the future no so that the government no omun ko raise treasury bills and ka say omun ko raise treasury bills and kamu use 5.475 billion no and fine ye omunyama mpese omuye ntini ye twen mpacho say otimase nti sa
say 5.4 no class ye di anka IMF nkomo bi edu
and American because we share IMF recent Roma release 300 million amaye ntini ye twen say is not yet but that is a performance we are this is a very open and a very fair performance measuring parameter media to Until no Obia and Becca say UP4 no, sebi no, yeah, propaganda. This is very because according to Omoano and looking at the people that were part of the oral team, Yaa Brefo,
former
auditor, general.
And now the Danko Kufu the man pension.
That's right.
The pension.
That's right. Until you be a sebi no so far no dear. Me nim ni ye but dear men who say odinu crack. And just say Yaa Brefo, in the mathematics. A bomb na who say figure no near. And they say Jessica.
Martin
Pebu sa account.
One day so Jenny Crow can't be tell back.
Oh, sir.
I don't fear who.
Engineer, Asama no. Sir, third term agenda no dear. I think sir it is dead on arrival.
Medase. Young MPP, a primaries, ne commentaries, ne issues are ababa with the time no. I can't 6 minutes into 10-2 with the campaign now moye this week he be akoko platforms boy be a church or madria e bi so ye campaign sense mo pia my response Kennedy response no bomam sisi ana dem de send we sisi Kennedy dem de send we no bomam sisi ana wo munti response de ma adwo asafo wo de ma adwo asafo wo dom kwa binya adwo kwa dom kwa binya na Kennedy ama response
reply to Joe Asafo
to media na truth go kill me. Me no kurenti. Me want time for. And so, all my kwan no, enye nyame akwan. Enipa kwan enye nyame akwan. Nyankopon se obeye no. Unipa dasani entimi sisanida. Ti masramo. Niasi bia ni awati bia fatuwechi. Me Canada Japan dia. Me Canada Japan. Di bia hame. Enti so ta mechi na ati so bi di matama e mare hawo. Choboy. If he say me politics yasi. Sabre no a me dwene ho say me contest no. Na me nim say menya opposition. Na ose any leader who is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right. Once you are doing something right, definitely you get people to criticize you. And the mama bibia mo bibia ma hu se cameras wa ha obia be to na nu asemati me ya bagwene ba
Brian Tampon akwa interview Kennedy I interview Adwo Asafo akwa engagement Atachia akwa interview Kennedy Japan ama response so far campaigns and some mama tete no why na be frase I say kwai
say ya we MPP in some be ka say fire home by fire home
unu fi asem
oh da be like idea say ye kra ye ni strong opposition a ye mpeni for mu da ya nim kan no o be din sem hunu pi ba se pedi ne dare no hwe se strong opposition e wo ho na ebetimi e de aban sakra ya ba anytime ono so ya de obehwe kwan so no wa ye ne yi obehwe no wa ye ne yi nti MPP munsem ya de e fa ho pa yentimi nkase em fa ho MPP jina na democracy kabima meka bia mambo no etintim e wo Ghana ba se e yere ya ya na enye nti e ba se bo se ye ne ye kabi ade a ha me kakra na Mrs. Tapeni Adwo Asafo we obi a me penance me pa ba de ba kwa waye me pese Dr. Bawumia camp for more money ko no se waye campaign kese pa e de am Kennedy
Say
why campaign can say chenchen pa I am on a book in Japan. Now same MPP delegates be more money akọ Japan is likely say some knows we gina so bit me the anya ba papa. So can say can Japan na family and friends appointment any government and no kwagra 10k. Oh kasa sem na ma 10k.
Ah
what di na nya no ana yakuntia Ghana ha obia nim say family and friends government ya dia every corruption wo kurum ha meboa de bia ya kasat civil society organization minua no mo obia de bia na kufa do family and friends ana no anti banner ke no furata ana no we na ya yi
ana we say NDC support Kennedy
ana we na ya yi na de enti say
what yes ho
adia obia MPP fo ana say bebere na obia adia yedi nim Kennedy so no nonsense man na wasa kwa kore afeme si Kennedy anya adia me ne ono aya wo mpo oba obema me appointment party se ne ye tifa Kennedy wo no aye no kore
wo hunahuna mo
ba omia kora de ono
wo hunahuna mo
ba omia me na me kire se ba omia nkwa ene ye suru election man ka ye de Appiah Stadium ene be ko election. I'm telling you. Say Baumia and Appiah Stadium and the back contest. Now why the slow Baumia? What I'm telling you, say Mrs. Apeni, the person coming out also politics too much. Bibia and Fano, Bibia and Fano, Sam Fano, I didn't yet. Sa Kuruma Brabetwaba. Me patron. Now was see a charter private jet more. Emrakrum Hans Wabetwaba. Everything is about yourself. And I mentally and I want to develop your sent for. And wow, I develop your sent for. Be bien fan. It is not your way campaign at your at that time. No, this on my when.
The time as Farmer Mark.
What am I Farmer Mark in Kabi?
Yeah.
Yay.
And could be fear some said no can but the betterment of and the stability of our democracy and who be here seeing in Abesha, not of national security concerns. Maybe the American say Ombekwa battle na basa yebia enkobaso. I think that the national security should give them a very close attention because see the attention is they see air rising no. And you're careful and not edwo yenaba. It will not be proper. Say onombeko internal elections na kunkum na prepare ebebem as a civil society organization on elections I've always been advocating for the need say you be punish one more on be involved one in issues of violence when it comes to elections. Now, Uru Atachi answer I can say Canada Japan would have been best fit for a trade minister than being a president. But you see, the constitution does not prescribe presidential qualities as a legal threshold for eligibility. It does not. And one thing we should also know, and it's there is no constitutional breach or governance failure in disqualifying Obi a conduct. Fact is this. There are more people are almost free parliament and a by a man penny. And I said dibra and so for you to tell us it will be better for him to be appointed as a trade minister than being a president. Being a trade minister is an appointive position. But being a president is an elective position. What if Ghanaians say we want him as a president? Some can you pass no? Because money na more can my papa fan home. Say would have been good. But Ghanaians are also looking at it from this way. Say if you are saying it would have been good for a trade minister there, then we want him as a president or as a leader of a party. Enti say minim ni omakodi any baby omakwa da. Afin some omoka nyina no e promote Kennedy Japan instead of bringing him down. Hey, the response of the buyer. Enya Brefo ne kokka no IMF. Sabe mpredu asam. O man ya yetimu. Ya kan Brefo kan. Den na Brefo ya man. Sabe mpredu asam yayi ayi agric every yen curriculum mu ade Brefo ba be sha ho ana komode yen. Tisikaso
accommodate
Brefo ka se ana komode yen. Your gold, your minerals, your bauxite, your diamond, your lithium. You mean to find your way. Because you don't need not table, but from the clock, I enter. Near Yeti Kakrabia, my near saying you mean near the cock. And nep brim near the cock. ni nyina ese brofo enti brofo no de ye fa nkoye hwe wa IMF
attach ase Kennedy kwa obeba
enti mesre no on fa nto nchen afei so ayi adwo asafo o baby o tefai ne de what tito nsu mu kura wa yerem wa ba ba mu yehu se Kennedy Japan on sonsam fun so on sonsam hu so sebe mpre aduasa bra na wo call wo term na wo nyoma yimu no tukwan last minute it took Kennedy Japan to work out things okay for you to win. He did all these things for you. Debe no fanyo.
Was na no ya didi matem dodo.
Didi matem no ada hama no
didi matem dodo ya useless.
Who otia ma school fees. Otia ma o makro nko school Ghana ha. He be amako school. O mo asetena pakama. You see, yenu aba no nya abotre. Obuo na Ghana for man no. Eni papa ntie, eni papa ni ho. Enti oguro ho a.
Ya mu de be sia no.
Masa.
Me da se.
Doctor pese me nkumnya Ghana ha.
Doctor yen so.
MPP asem dia. Yaa Brefo.
Hey.
Na asema meka no ese asem bia ne chenchen no ne ti ase. Ti ma me chenchen mu na mu ti ase.
Yenye ne tewe.
Ohwe Musa Dankwa post na obai na it states that trends in political party affiliation in Ghana between 2024 October and October 2025. Ohwe MPP Abraham year 2024 October no. The affiliation was 36%. October this year 2025 no. Affiliation 27%.
Hey.
From 36 to 27%.
Hey.
It's a declining party.
Ah.
Yes. And now we MPP.
Musa Dankwa ye hwehwe mu.
Oh yeah, na say what they about to do. And it's a true reflection of the state of the party. Entina Nyanseni the gentle Jack Omampeni dada Ora John Ajekum Kufuor the baby will be anya mishra no oba abonte beka asem bi osi mo hweye na ensema ekoso MPP no wan hwe a na ma obedane party bi amuba yira wa Ghana amanyosem mu CP okasa ejinana enana MPP primaries no me hunya asem bia we for kan the flag bearers ni na kan asem eno de make cha on the credit me tie policies nyansa policies bia I am telling you ni kura no de say make I have to say that it is if there's a me hu ye it is the same script but different cast, indeed same cast. Ohwe the debater it is we a minority tribe, we a majority tribe. Me a Kremoni, me a Christoni. Me wasika oyo hieni. Ne edide na beba.
Flag bearer.
Edide na beba flag bearer. I believe said that Ghana for what Ghana needs is transformational leadership.
Medase.
Media medaso abompa amamu. Say nyame hu omohumobo.
Awompa bo ne se party ni ngu na ala party
Debbie, Nana, we need more opposition parties in this country so that your democracy no be gina ye.
Medase.
Be gina pintim.
Medase. Enya wana meka wo memra so esem so medi be 7 minutes e wo Felicia time mu na da Yaa Brefo dan so enemy team Bakayoko me DJ Nana Kwame Jan and I'm near Jumana pay speaker 10 next to GDS next week obeba Nana Kwame Opoko be and a producer Lois a production assistant watching odom do me if you ada eboja ye be share me